I'm a tour guide. I've been doing tour guides for the past 4 years, showing people around Kibera. It's not showing them how, but then showing them how there's like a lot of positive vibes coming from Kibera. That is in terms of what are young people doing to salvage the situation that they're in now, and also what is the role of young people and young women in terms of taking Kibera forward. So those are the issues that we normally discuss around. And also we also discuss a lot of politics because we find that all this is politically instigated.
The elections and subsequent protests had an impact on businesses in Kibera. Benjamin Ukesh and 4 of his friends started Tembea Kibera as a way to keep off the streets and as a way to make money. Before the elections, they would host around 150 people a month and earn around $30 each. But now, that's dwindled to nothing.
Everything has turned upside down, so it's not the Kibera that we've been advertising on the Facebook pages, you know. No. It has affected us hugely because they find that no one is willing to come to Kibera, given that the media has also said a lot of stuff that Kibera is like one of the most violent places in Kenya. So no tourists would want to dare come into those kind of specific places. So I would say that the business is now to zero. Yeah, so business is super bad now. No one is going to come now.
Informal traders aren't the only ones affected. The matatu industry estimates revenue losses of around $7,000 in the election week shutdown. But economists say it's too early to quantify losses the other sectors may have suffered.
Yeah, I mean, the informal side of it is actually one which is significantly impacted by this. If you consider places like Kibera and Mathare, for instance, whereby we have what we call the kadogo economy, and people sell things in small quantities. And the moment there is such uncertainty and people are forced, one, perhaps to flee their homes, that is demand in flight. Then the second thing is the perceived tension, which spills over in a couple of months before people actually resume their day-to-day lives. So that in itself leaves them really bearing the brunt of a situation where there's a bit of uncertainty. As I pointed out, we saw the central business district was deserted, but the pickup has been pretty fast. But in the particular areas where there was a bit of protest and violence thereafter, it's bound to take a challenge, a long time rather, to come back to normalcy.
Ukesh and his friends hope business picks up again soon. They can't afford to be idle for too long. Vauldi, Carelse, CGTN, Nairobi, Kenya.